Hey, now that we are live, I think I might have solved my internet issue.
All right.
So we might be able. I say we test it tomorrow for I'll do the LagFest stream on LagFest.
Okay.
I'll try and see if it works. But yeah. So we might be back in VC or back in business VC. But let's see. Let me make sure. Wait, am I on private chat? Yeah, I gotta go to comments. Okay, I gotta make sure I can see what people are saying. How was your day, Custom? How did life treat you?
My daughter's going crazy though, because my other kids
The youngest
church
one?
camp. Yeah.
Oh,
Camp,
and
so
she's a little jealous.
Well, it's not that. It's just she misses her. Like, she goes. They sleep in the same room. So it's like, what the fuck, worse. Man? Like, where's my sister? She should be here. She's not at school. Like, where's she at? It's like, what?
She's at camp.
Hold
up. What did you just call it? She's at camp. Church camp. Yeah. So she's at church. No, she's at church camp.
Yeah,
but
it's like
they said it's church camp. So why is she at church having the camp? Because the camp ain't at church. Then why is it called church camp? And you're like, oh my God, please, little girl, go to bed.
Well, no, my daughter doesn't understand that.
Oh, that's
she's only 4 years old. But no,
yeah, I'm sure you have some run around conversations with a 4-year-old sometimes.
Nah, not like that. But she knows where she left. They left with her grandmother, and they went to Indiana. So they're at church camp. But even being there, when she had to leave her grandmother's, it's like, well, I want to be here with everybody. Why are we going back home? Like, yeah, all right. Well, everybody should be getting in the car. Everyone didn't get in the car, so she got like really pissed off.
Oh yeah.
Like, all right, my grandmother's gone, and now my sister's gone, bro. What the fuck's going on? Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Help.
Dad's gone. Now mom's leaving too. Like, it's gonna be So she's like dealing with that. But she is testing the limits.
Like, hey man, I already told you like the perfect way to just put her to sleep. It's you put them jokers in the scissor lock, bro. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep.
This man was just trying to explain to me about Sounds of Freedom, and then now
it's definite murdering of children.
Yeah. All right, which one you want to get into first?
I say we just quickly like hop into Sound of Freedom and try to figure out what the hell's going on, like why people are so upset about it.
Yeah, so I don't know the movie. Again, I just been seeing videos of people coming out. Oh my God, the movie's so amazing! You guys gotta go see it. Then over half of the videos have been, that it was damp in there. There's no AC. My drinks are nasty. Popcorn was sick. Bro, the movie played halfway. It was all in Spanish. Like, I've been hearing so much shit.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things too.
Work. It's just like, what's going on, man?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna play this video real quick. So
all right.
It's like a compilation of.
Oh, you gotta cut, bro. That's perfect, bro. Because I've seen like 5 or 6 of them, and they were just very questionable.
And you guys got to think, this is different counties, different cities. This is different places around the world. Why is this movie fucking up so bad?
Here, do me a solid. Before you start playing it, I forgot, I have not shared our stream yet. Give me 1 second. Let me share it first. Hit him with the yeet. Need that. Copy, paste. All right, my brother, go ahead.
For the Sound of Freedom, because apparently the water pressure in the bathrooms aren't working here, so no one can walk.
This horrible smell.
Again, I don't even understand what that has to do with the movie. The water pressure is not working in the bathrooms, so I can't watch the preview movie. I don't even get that. Like, bro, like I get my own water, or I'm good. I don't need water. I'm just here to watch a movie. Like, what the fuck? So you telling me I can't watch the movie? No other movie, or they're just shutting the whole shit down. Now this lady's spraying because she says it stank. Now that could be a BO situation though. That doesn't have to be
Possibly, for sure, possibly.
There's some stinky motherfuckers out there. There's some stinky.
There
cooch.
are
Nasty, stinky cooch. I be smelling at the movie theater sometimes. Like that's some stinky shit. Like ugh. Get it together, ladies.
So my fiance and I just watched the movie Sound of Freedom.
It was hot as heck.
I literally brought a sweatshirt and I was like sweating.
But they didn't turn the lights off.
They literally had the lights on.
I don't. Okay, all right. Hold on.
It was weird. They filmed it afterwards.
Let me spin it back. Like, why would you bring a sweatshirt and get surprised that you're sweating? Let me bring it back. Hold on. Maybe I misread her.
They kept the lights on.
This is
the entire movie.
Who does that?
So I just try to watch the sound.
Entire movie.
And I was
like that.
This horrible smell. It smelled almost like an electrical fire.
So my fiance and I just watched the movie Sound of Freedom.
It was hot as heck.
I literally brought a sweatshirt and I was like sweating.
You hear that, guys? She brought a sweatshirt and she was literally sweating. Like, yeah, right.
They didn't turn the lights.
That's his fiance, y'all.
They literally had the lights on.
They kept the lights on.
All right, I'll say, okay, I'll give you that one. You know, I'll give you if they let the lights on. Yeah, that's messed up. But it's like if you're videoing now, why not video?
Yeah,
during the movie. Like you don't need Wi-Fi for that. You could literally just be like, boom, 5 seconds, a 5-second clip of them showing the movie with the lights on, and then boom.
That would have been way more.
And then them say this, and now it's all very believable.
You know,
I'm
just seeing blonde and teeth. It just
who does that?
So I just try to watch.
Bite that shit off. I'm sorry. Who said that?
Mountain View, California. So this is different.
Freedom. They're saying that there was technical difficulties.
The Sound of Freedom.
Technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, I heard that one too. Like they couldn't get the movie to play.
What is going on?
Yeah, go ahead. No, yeah, go ahead.
About terrible crimes that a lot of Hollywood elites are accused of. So last week when we covered how the corporate dinosaur media was basically panicked into trying to convince the peasant class to avert their eyes from, we're now seeing nonstop social media posts about people actually being blocked from seeing this movie. Now granted, the Sound of Freedom film is being played in hundreds of theaters.
Let me kill this music real quick. What's up, Sora?
Okay. What is up, Sora? This is
nationwide with multiple showings a day in movie theaters that have been a dying industry for many years that are likely on their last breath. So it wouldn't be out of the question that these theaters have always been falling apart and we just never noticed. But I feel like movies like Top Gun and Super Mario Bros. Have done incredibly well recently.
Facts. I didn't hear shit about that. I didn't hear no leakage or anything about those movies.
And we never saw any of this.
Fire alarm goes off and people still watch the movie. They can't stop the truth.
It took me and my daughters to go watch The Sound of Freedom today, and about an hour and 20 minutes into the movie, we get a random emergency evacuation.
This is what happens when Red and I decide to go to the movies.
And not only evacuations and
you're wasting manpower.
Yeah, and you're like you're tanking your own sales.
What the fuck? Why would this be produced if they didn't want you to see it? Go direct DVD sales.
Multiple theaters, but
they can't block that. All right, can't block streams. All right.
Theaters with technical difficulties, like the lights staying on.
Oh shit! Damn, the lights were on. Wow. Wow. Maybe they were telling the truth. Holy shit.
Oh shit.
You are free passes to come back and see it again, but we're getting it hopefully looked at later in the week. Can I trust you? Sorry, guys.
You're gonna have to look at it later in the week. Is it like that in another? Like if I go next door and they're playing Sonic, is it gonna be like that? Probably. Like I bet you if I go next door and watch Transformers, I'm gonna have a great time, right?
Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
That's nuts, actually. That's probably the
I kind of want to go see it now.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's like
if something fucks up.
because I don't really give a shit. I just want to go to the theater and see if they do me the way they do in these people. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell? You got
I'll be like,
Khaled here. Khaled up in this motherfucker.
I'll wear a damn cowboy hat and that bitch going, howdy, look at my trucker hat. They're going to be like, oh yeah, we going to shut this bitch down. Look who coming.
I'm going to have the American flag like a cape.
I got a beard too, bro. I'll be able to sell that shit like a car salesman, bro.
I'm here to see the sounds of freedom.
Y'all need
I'm going to say it just like that. Sounds of freedom.
Sounds of
2
freedom.
tickets to the Sounds of Freedom, man.
I'm gonna walk in that bitch and be like, howdy, miss. I'm gonna need you to
better
hand
not
me
fuck
over.
this place up. We just built this movie theater. You understand me? We just
you have a
built
wonderful
theater.
night. You too. Thank you, ma'am. You have a wonderful night.
That wonderful night is gonna. I'm telling you, man, they're gonna try to Austin Powers me, right? He's gonna take the string,
Yeah,
right?
baby.
And they're gonna kill me in the theater, man. What
Stupid ass.
They're gonna shoot that shit up. I'm surprised that hasn't.
Bro, if you get shot up, you gotta call me after you're safe. You gotta be like, yo, it happened.
Bro, I bet you a nigga like me, they'll just put on the fire alarm. And a nigga like me just would not care and watch the whole thing.
Actually,
and come out with a smile and act like I'll come out with tears like that shit just changed my life.
Yeah, it's like,
my
actually,
God, like, still act like I had a good time just to say fuck you.
Bro, actually, like, before you play it, do you think that each theater does this on every showing of this? Or do you think it's
I don't know, because she said
selective?
She said come back in a few hours. So
no, she said come back later this week.
Oh, later this week? Damn.
Yeah, like days later.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
What if it's the same results?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why would they have to come back in a few days? Like,
wait, hold on. Can we just say the movie theater is starting to get like your fucking living room? Like these niggas lounging around. Like,
oh yeah, bro.
Boy.
You don't have movie theaters, bro. The movie theater in Augusta is wild. At the Riverwalk, bro. Dead ass. Listen to me. You walk up, you can order. Yes, you can order like a whole full course dinner, bro.
This shit getting out of hand, G.
It is, bro. It's
that's why niggas
careful.
feel free to be doing anything up in here. Fucking and shit. I did the most. I ain't gonna lie. I did.
Well, see, it's different. Like, you gotta see, like, these movie theaters, everybody is spaced out a lot more. Like, the theaters are actually bigger. They're built larger. Where, like, if you go to the Aiken Theater where I'm at, near where I live, their theater seats are not like this. They're like traditional theater seats. Like, the chair, like, when you get up, that bitch folds up because of the spring. But there's like 5 or 6 of these type theaters where I'm at, and I kid you not, bro, it is an experience. You sit down and you hit the button, and then the button just pulls your legs up, and you're just like, yo, I could get used to this.
Fuck that, man.
You got 2 cup holders on each side, bro. Yes, look at this shit.
Where multiple refunds in different theaters are being issued, as
What's
the
up,
air
Lava?
conditioning seems to be out everywhere.
In this movie only, the AC doesn't work. It's like super.
This movie only, she said, the AC doesn't work.
Yeah, I seen that one.
They
That is
stopping
weird.
you. She said this movie only. So that means, like, even in the span, say you didn't grab this dude and you just walk in multiple theaters yourself. You got the tickets, so you went on that parameter and you start walking in multiple theaters, like I was saying earlier, to test out to see, like, oh, this AC up in this bitch, this AC up in this one. Damn, this AC in this one. Only AC in the one I'm trying to watch the movie in. And then, if you've been in movie theaters, it'd be, Theater 3 is the one holding that movie. It'll hold that movie the whole day. Theater 3. So now, no matter what time you put the ticket, matinee or whatever have you,
It'll be the
movie
same.
3.
It'll be the same screen, the same room.
Because it'll be difficult to keep switching films and then fucking up each room. So they're
Hell
going to fuck up one room. Movie Theater 3, go down there to the left. It's that one. That one's fucked up. And it's like, bro, like, that's what they doing, bro. They really fucking with these people, man.
All right, so here, pause it real quick. I don't think we explain like what the movie is actually about, in case anybody.
I don't know what the movie about.
Okay,
I've never seen it.
Okay, yeah, because I haven't either. I've gotten a brief overview on it, and pretty much to sum up the movie is about a guy that dedicates his life to stopping child trafficking. That is what it's about. A father that has his children kidnapped and put into child. I don't know exactly the details, but yeah, it's like them crying out the theaters is probably because it's really touchy subject stuff.
It's women though, and I ain't seen no men. I've seen women and gays, so it's one of those. It's to get your feels. And
women and gays.
Hey, that's all I seen. Hey, it's not fucked up if it's true. It's not fucked up if it's true.
Listen,
all the videos I've seen people crying.
It can't be a fact. It can't be fucked up if it's a fact. It's just impossible.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
It's the truth.
But it's wild that it's multiple theaters in multiple places. Like it could be in South Carolina where you at.
Yeah,
and they fucking up shit over there. So they really don't want y'all seeing this. Like, why not?
Well,
That's
we
what I think.
refunded all the tickets because there's no air conditioning in our.
So how y'all making money if I'm buying the tickets? I'm getting are y'all driven off the sales and then y'all returning the tickets? So it's like I don't even understand that.
That's what I asked earlier. I was like, well, how are they making money? Like, why would they, like you did where they called it, pull the fire alarm? It's like, why would you lose all that money? Because you'd have to refund everybody's tickets on something like that. It's like, what are they doing?
Fucking ridiculous.
Our theaters.
Facts, Hasia. It makes me want to watch it now in a theater.
So I go out and I asked if they could turn the AC on, and they told me that it wasn't working.
And not everyone records video when something happens, as people take to social media to share similar experiences about how the air conditioning.
God damn,
bro.
See, theater 8. She put the number there. Look, don't go to theater 8. They fucking with theater 8, man.
Was also out of the theater they were in, or how the volume was turned all the way.
Oldest theater. They stuffed us in the smallest, oldest theater they had available, even though it was sold out. Yeah, bro. Like, if motherfuckers want to come see this is your cash cow. You put them niggas in number 1, 2, or 3. That's where all the movies are, right in front. So where people can go if there's a line, if anything, right there. 1, 2, and 3. Those are the premier movies. All that other shit you stuff in the back. You know what I'm talking about? Like you stuff that bush in the back. They stuffing y'all in the back by the bathrooms and shit on purpose so you can fuck up. It's easy to hit a switch when your plumbing or not plumbing, but when all your shit you control is easy to hit a switch on some shit, bro. Breakers and shit, bro. There's breakers inside the movie. I'll be seeing the people come in there with flashlights. They'll open the little fuse thing, fuck with the breakers and shit. I've seen it a couple times. What makes you think they ain't doing that shit before y'all come in, man? Like the lights on permanently.
For real. Like, that makes no sense to me.
If the lights fucked up, how they on permanently?
Like, exactly. Why they not off? Like, what you mean? They working fine. Why can't you turn them off?
Exactly. Like, I never heard that.
Electricity. Like, what?
Bro, the lights are, fucked up. Why? Because it won't turn off, bro.
They won't turn off. Bitch, I can bust them light bulbs and they'll turn off.
It's flickering. I thought when it flickers, it's fucked up. But it's not. They saying no AC. So y'all cutting that shit off. The AC ain't fucked up. You just not cutting it on. You can hear an AC. If the AC's fucked up, you can hear the AC being fucked up, spinning or whatever the fuck's wrong with it, or it's just blowing out hot. But y'all not turning them on. Y'all not turning them shits on.
Hey, not slick.
This shit is fucking crazy, bro. This movie
down so much that apparently the CEO of AMC Theaters had to take to Twitter to say this was misinformation and the work of bots. Now the official
work of bots.
Bots?
I can work sweat, buddy. I can't work
flabbergasted at this point,
These are tickets. They're stamped with time. You can't fake that. I went out. I can even put it on live or go. I went on live. Hey, I went live. And I'm there at the movie theater live. I'm there buying the tickets live. All that shit is live, bro. The ticket's stamped and has the information. Receipts of me buying said ticket have the information. That's all proof and evidence I need, man. So how are you faking that? Now you can fake videos like, oh yeah, it was hot when I tried to watch the movie. But I'm just sitting there like, you can't fake tickets. That has all the proof we need, buddy.
Studios website did make a press release about the Sound of Freedom and AMC Theaters, as they also acknowledged how fast
she said, what's it called? The Sounds of Freedom. The Sound of Freedom. The Sound of Freedom.
Rumors were spreading, claiming that this is not accurate and how AMC had been a great partner, and taking to Twitter to defend AMC and their CEO. So I think this is a rare situation where everything can be true simultaneously. AMC's trying not to go bankrupt, so of course they're going to give showings to a film as profitable as The Sound of Freedom is turning out to be. Angel Studios is happy their indie movie is getting in theaters with as much reach as AMC, and someone is sabotaging showings of the film. But it might not be the corporate billionaires trying to protect their buddies and their peculiar trips to certain islands, but possibly hourly employees. As you look at far left Reddit's r/movie theater employees, where several threads openly despise the Sound of Freedom film, stating the audience is crazy, how entitled and rude they are, and how much employees hate the movie, as the employees berate the elderly viewers, and how they barely hide their contempt for them. And this movie brings in the worst type of people. And if any of the Redditors say the opposite, or go as far as to defend the movie, they get downvoted, as they actually openly admit the movie is being canceled, or they talk about how it's a business decision because Star Wars from 1977 or Wall-E from 2008 would perform better. Yes, making $40 million by the first weekend and $85 million by the second weekend, and being the only movie outside Christmas time to have a higher second weekend ticket sales than the first.
That's crazy.
And y'all block it.
That's the movie we need to pull to make space for a Space Wars movie made a long time ago in a reality far, far non-existent. But we've seen this same thing several times over. Useful idiots are more than willing to throw themselves and their family.
Look, Jackie Chan's got a point. Okay, he's hitting it right on the head.
That's racist.
Wait, what do you mean? But anyway,
his name is Decoy Voice.
Oh yeah, well, Decoy Voice has got a point. All right, it's crazy that you guys are making these statements like, "Hey, look, the employee." He's right, because the employees could be giving out misinformation, or they could be some that I don't like this film, or I don't want you to go see this. They had boycott and protests all the time for some movies, but I just don't think this one particular movie. Why would you risk your job for that? Like, for this movie? This movie bothers you so much that you're going to risk your job going online, being seen, talking crazy about it, talking crazy about the movie theater and the people. I don't know.
On food stamps just because they think they're doing the right thing. They somehow feel virtuous being programmed by the internet to do the bidding of their billionaire overlords, even if it means covering for trafficking. Just look at this interaction on Twitter that Shoe-on-Head, a left-leaning YouTuber, had online, where someone claims the Sound of Freedom is propaganda for far-right conspiracies. Shoe then asks, what parts of the movie
propaganda? If the movie's about sex trafficking, that very much happens. Like, I don't even understand that. If you ever watched Taken, which is a great movie, Liam Neeson killed that shit. But Taken,
I will find you.
His daughter literally got taken and sex trafficked. Her friend was murdered, overdosed in the bed. So I'm just like, this shit happens, bro. How come you let Liam Neeson show it? Because it had Liam Neeson, it's okay? I don't understand. But when it's a real guy whose kids were really kidnapped, it's not okay. But as long as you got Liam Neeson and letting him run at slow ass speeds, streets, okay, as long as you have Liam Neeson running those slow ass speeds and that weak ass octane action, it's okay for Liam Neeson to do it. It's weird. It's some weird shit. But y'all block a regular person whose kids actually been trafficked and taken. Like we don't want that to be out here. We don't want that to be shown. But I'm like, we'll throw you Tekken on USA, on TBS, on TNT. We'll throw Tekken in your face. We'll throw Taken. We got how many Takens is there? 3?
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
3 Takens. 3 fucking Takens. But one Sound of Freedom is too much.
There's literally, 3 times that you hear, I have a specific set of skills. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but like you said, that's cool. There's no issue with that. Why is it that this movie, and I think maybe that's why we both need, and anybody that's watching, like Kasia, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go watch it now. It makes me want to watch it, just see what the hell's going on. Maybe we should watch it to figure out why they don't want us to watch it. Because like I've never seen the movie, and I just have this brief overview or summary of the movie, and I don't, other than what I told y'all guys earlier, about it's just a guy that dedicated his life to stop child trafficking. I don't understand how it could be so controversial. That sounds like a good cause.
I've been played before though. 90 Minutes in Heaven. I've been played before. That's all I'll say. Okay, I'm very skeptical. All right, so if one of y'all seen it and you're like, yeah, it's doing this and doing that, check it out. Okay, I'll check it out. But I'm very skeptical. All right,
I think I'm gonna go watch it, or like watch it at my house and see what it's about.
Well, let's segue into another topic I feel like is very relevant. What's happening? It could go what sounds of freedom, because this is very much sounds of freedom. We're back on the Jason Aldean, okay, train. All right, or a tractor, okay, green tractor. We're back on the Jason Aldean. Okay, you guys don't know, Jason Aldean makes the music that you want to fuck your sister to. Okay, so, but that being said, though,
hey, don't judge me.
He's got great voice. Okay, but anyway, he made a song. Again, there's nothing wrong with his song's messaging. It's just the song's terrible.
Yeah, it's just a terribly wrote song.
Right? Yeah. So it's just like there's nothing wrong with what he said. You know, it's accurate shit, but it's just the song's bad. So it's like, why can't we just, take that? Like, okay, I get your messaging, Jason. I understand what you were saying, but the song's bad. But to the view, to these ladies, okay, I have to say that, okay? Or honestly, I'm starting to think people are animatronic now. Wax replica style, right? They can make them almost real. Like this lady looks almost real. I can't even tell you who this is. But let's get into it, because ABC loves to copyright. All right.
Unfortunately,
for sure,
this became the #1 song.
Unfortunately, what's unfortunate for Jason Aldean?
It's like you don't. It's like, but it's okay for a song to blow up about murdering people,
booty hole brown,
raping people, like just being like killing people. That's all cool.
Pound Town, take a bitch down. Pussy pink, my booty hole brown. It's okay for that to make the airwaves. Sukiana talking about eating a nigga ass. Now I'm eating his ass. Now I'm paused, but that's her song.
That bitch, she a munch. A munch.
I'm just like, that's
crazy.
Okay. But Aldean,
that's fine.
Look, don't be trying riots. Don't be trying this shit in my town. Like,
you can't talk about
shootings. Let's not. Oh my god! Like, I gotta see what this lady said.
Do you think, before she says anything, do you think that there is that the reason that they have this much hatred towards Jason Aldean for this song is because he is a straight white male? Or do you think, like, because the way that society is going, it's like, if you're straight and you're
really
white,
want to see what she said, though, to be honest. Before we get it, before we think, like, we make an assumption, I just
wanted your opinion. Like, do you think that, if you don't think that, that's cool. I was just asking. I was like, do you think that that's,
I don't know.
One of the main, you don't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I think, all right. So I just want to try.
Review, one of the people could be like, oh, I don't agree with the rest of the ladies. It's not everybody. It's like, you just got one bitch on there that be like, look, I don't necessarily agree. You know what I mean? So I want to chastise the whole show. I just want to see what they talking about, to be honest. Because it could, if this is nigga video, Officer Tatum. You know what I mean?
The Officer Tatum. So get it correct.
He getting, we playing his footage, which is good. We're not playing the view.
Hopefully we won't get copyrighted for this.
Yeah.
On US iTunes. We have a problem in this country about race, and the biggest problem is we refuse to admit that it exists.
Well, don't you think that a lot of
that's the biggest problem? I thought just,
I was
being
like,
racist
that's the biggest.
problem.
I thought, that's like, wait, if there's a racism problem, then wouldn't being racist be the problem? Like, what the? It's like, bro, she had like.
It's always the mulattoes. All right, we'll
the mulattoes.
What's this one? Ain't that Osborne? Or no? Is that the wrong? Is this the wrong show?
Actually, I don't know if
There's
that is
so many of these shows now.
I don't know if that is Miss Osborne.
Wait, that's not. I don't know.
I don't know if it is.
Reba? That's Reba.
No, that's not Reba.
This is racist. Is about.
That's Whoopi Goldberg. Okay, so
Whoopi Goldberg's always. That might be Ozzy's wife. That might be Ozzy's wife in the middle.
Okay.
Race. The cities have
to look her up.
than the small towns.
I can't stand these women.
Somebody finally said it.
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Link.
All right, nigga, I ain't trying to. You know what I'm saying? Let's play the view. Let's get it.
Burning the city down. They weren't enforcing anything. But Jason Aldean comes up with a song that says, try that in a small town, which everybody with a connected brainstem know that is true. You go to a small town in Texas and you think you're gonna go burn down the stores because you mad at something. But listen to these cackling hens try to justify or create a racial tension situation out of absolutely nothing.
Oh shit.
Absolutely nothing.
Yo, he's spitting right now.
Oh yeah.
Just infuriated at how silly these women are. It makes me infuriated. But listen to the clip, and then I'm gonna give my 2 cents as we go on. Roll the clip.
Listen. This nigga said roll the clip, but he pressing the buttons. Roll the clip.
You know, there are lyrics in the song, and I think, you know, he talks about life in a small town, and it's different, you know, and he shows the.
Why not have the lyrics in front of you?
Exactly.
Y'all get millions of viewers every day. Y'all don't have the lyrics in front of you. Y'all don't have a copier. What the fuck's going on? Oh, even your phone. Heifers.
His images. He's got folks from the black.
Oh God! You see that American flag?
Oh God! Not the American flag. Hang him!
Hang him!
Lives Matter movement, and he's talking about people taking care of each other, and I find it so interesting that never occurred to.
Maybe they don't like pyrotechnics.
Maybe.
That could be a thing. People don't like fire.
To Jason or the writer.
I want you guys to know that this woman married a white man and turned to Judaism.
Yeah, so she's about as fake as they come.
Exactly.
That's what these folks were doing.
What? Again, like
his face.
Again, the video. Are they more focused on the lyrics or the video? Because now we're talking about the video. So you didn't like the video. We even critiqued the video. The video, just honestly, it just seemed like the song, like I said, it
just
like
didn't fit.
Jason was actually watching footage and then speaking like the footage. That's what it looked like.
And then they had the aesthetic background where it looked like a fake White House. You know, so it's like, it just didn't fit.
He wasn't burning American flags. He wasn't burning black people or black cities. He wasn't spraying hoses on them or releasing hounds. It was like, what racial tensions?
Actually, now that we're at this point, do you feel like you have enough to maybe justify an assumption on what you think is going on?
I want every lady to talk. So just these two.
Okay. All right.
We can get every lady.
For sure.
That's what listen, Jason Aldean is playing video footage of crimes. They're burning buildings.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Are you really that stupid to say that what they were doing in the video that Jason Aldean was playing, not what you think?
What he's playing is wrong versus what they're actually doing is wrong. And you guys are based this, I believe, the View is in California, which had how many fucking riots in its history?
Oh my God.
I don't even understand. So it's a weird thing. I bet none of these women really listen to country other than Reba. You know what I mean? In the front there.
I think that was representing. But the actual footage.
All right, let's see it from the.
It wasn't there.
People kind of say, well, are you talking about black people? What are you talking about here?
He didn't
say black people at all.
Yeah, he never said that.
I listened to the song, watched the video twice. It had nothing to do with black people. I don't even understand it.
It was about Americans. Wow.
So when it has something to do with black people, they'll throw achy breaky heart guy. That's when you'll see black stuff. Okay. Then he'll have his gay
achy breaky heart.
Yeah, I forgot.
That's my shit. Don't you dare talk bad about my.
I love that song. But I'm talking about every time it has woke or issues like that, they're gonna introduce you achy breaky heart guy. That's when he comes in, not Jason Aldean. Okay, just like come on, man.
Now, one thing about Black Lives Matter, I don't even think there was a Black Lives Matter.
Forget it. That lady spent all the money on her $6 million home.
Yep.
It really matters.
The sign. It wasn't even a Black Lives Matter sign, I don't think, in his music video.
But he had on black boots and a black shirt. Okay, that's all. I'm just saying.
Guilty.
Hang him. Okay.
Guilty.
They're projecting. They know who was cutting up, and they're projecting.
Of each other, then it shouldn't be about Black Lives Matter. You should be able to.
It wasn't.
What the fuck is she high? Is she high?
It's probably Prozac or Zolonoff, whatever the fuck they give these geriatrics. I don't know.
Either she is high,
menopausal medicine.
Either she is high, or there is an agenda.
The dreads are tight though. The dreads are tight against the brain, and they're heavy. When you rocking dreads like that, it's so heavy on your head that I'm telling you,
can't even think straight.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I can't trust her because of the hoop earrings. Let's continue.
Show all
white women earrings, black people hair
in our country where people stood up.
You don't have black lips. You have white people lips. Okay.
And say no more. We do the same thing that small towns do. That's my 2 cents to that.
I'm actually not going to.
Okay.
That was like a whole dollar worth of information, though. You know that.
I'm not from a small town per se. It's actually the 3rd largest city in our state.
Oh yeah,
but I will tell you that we don't do too much of anything that a small town does, right? So I'm gonna get you that experience. But I know people who grew up in small towns. Hell, my grandparents did. So it's one of those when they tell you about stories and about them, and you listen, and it was really fucked up for them. I can understand that. My grandfather was shot in the chest with a shotgun at 14.
Lord
he grew up on a fucking farm.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have been alive. I shouldn't even be here. You know what I mean? But I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, like,
what a wonderful world. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You have the mulatto up here. I'm sorry.
It's gonna get stupider. I just want you to know if your IQ is already.
You guys put on your gloves. We're finna be fighting the tards. Okay.
Right, it's about to get that bad. Oh
We're
Lord, here we go. What's going on, Perfection? Hang him.
You finna lose a couple points on this one. You're gonna turn into a Neanderthal listening to this fool.
Oh no,
what's gonna happen?
Him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm pleased that you are. And I'm
Sonny Hostin.
I'm sorry. What the fuck kind of last? You know what? Let's just continue.
What's the first name?
That's a guy's first name.
Allowed to say whatever he
because
wants.
as a lawyer, when I put my legal hat on, I don't believe in censorship.
Right.
However, this man is from Macon, Georgia. My father's from Augusta, Georgia, and Macon, Georgia.
I'm sorry. Pause, bro. I literally work on houses in Augusta, Georgia. So her dad is from where I'm from. So now I just want you to know after you unpause this is going to be hard for me to not take what she's about to say personally. You know what I mean? I get it. You know, we just talk about, but I mean, like as a person, like, yeah, I'm probably going to judge her for what she's about to say because I know it's not good.
I spent many summers there. Yeah, both. I spent many summers there. It is one of the most racist places in this country.
Are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for real? Bro, she's paid to say that, bro. I now have a stake in this. She is paid to say that bullshit.
Yeah. I just don't get what that has to do with his song.
It has nothing to do with it, bro. They're trying to like grab at straws, bro. Like it's literally what I thought earlier, right? When you told me about it, because I know what The View is about. I've seen a lot of their Whoopi Goldberg was freaking kicked off the show for 2 weeks because it was some shit that she said. You know, that was like a month or two ago, so that was pretty recent.
That was paid sick leave.
I agree, but still, they was like, yeah, you got to get off. You're saying like you're making too many people mad, and it's like when she says some dumb shit like this, you know, I sit there and I go, where in any way, shape, or form did a small town make you say, oh well, I remember the small town I was in, it was racist as fuck. Where did that come from? Like the song had no racism in it. Are we still talking about the song? You know?
What does she mean, the people or just the town itself? Like, could she not cross the street on a white road or white sidewalk, or was it like that? Could she not jump a white fence? Like, was the things racist too? Could she not drive in a white car? I want to know this.
She won't tell you. She'll just say that it was racist as hell, and then she'll just leave it at
so
that.
A couple of people
give any context.
who threw rocks at you and called you mulatto. That makes
Now-
the whole town racist.
Sure does. Sure, and she probably never got that because around here, you see a pretty girl and you be like,
That's why she's fucking you guys for revenge.
exactly.
She's fucking you bearded barbarians for revenge.
All right. To be fair, if she opens her legs, I've already won. That's all
And
I'm
we
saying.
lost.
And yes, and you, sir, the black community have lost. I'm taking another. All right, I'll stop.
Yo, take her, keep her. All right,
We don't want her.
You keep this mulatto one. All right, this is defective toys.
And in the 20s, and in the 13th draft pick of the World Cup, we have Tiger Woods drafted to the Caucasians.
There needs to be
I
another
just
race
got a
draft.
confirmation that Nike has just ended their deal with Tiger Woods.
I'm gonna do a race draft. Oh my god!
Yeah, that's what it was, a race draft.
I'm gonna do a race draft,
Bro, that'd be hilarious.
I'm gonna do like a tier list and have people's faces and then drafting. This you're Asian now, okay?
Wait, I'm Asian. I can speak.
No, not you, but I'm just gonna put people like, oh yeah, this guy is definitely Asian now.
Macon, Georgia, and Augusta is the most racist place. Do you know?
There's cities in Alabama that are pretty,
Yeah, and I'll be honest, they're pretty. Like, there's a video of a guy. I'm sure you've seen the black guy with his shorts, or he's like talking to this old white guy, and he's like, "So, bro, like, we friends? Like, how about a hug?" He's like, "No, fuck that." Like he's racist as shit. Like,
oh, he's
on
missing
camera.
teeth.
I'm not sure.
He never says the N word, but it's like he wants.
Yeah,
he laughs a lot. Yeah,
he'd be like, yeah, I'm part of the Ku Klux Klan type shit. That's
how inflammatory that is. And we 30 years ago. Okay.
About what that imagery meant and what he. So I don't give him the benefit.
But I'm saying, along with him, more people should also.
Look at this idiot. Along with him, everybody else. You're a coward. You're a straight coward.
Yeah, you dissing your own people. How dare you not stand up for your own people? At least look at these fucking shoulders. Look at these.
Bro, she's wearing Saiyan armor. Like, look at them shits. That shit out here is about to protect the fuck out of her shoulders. She look like fucking Bardock out here in some green fucking Saiyan armor.
This shit
what is this?
Oh my god!
They
shot you.
That
was a good
what was invoked for me, which was, you're not going to get out of this town.
Yeah.
Are those?
Okay, so let me ask you. I think you're absolutely right. I think it's because he's a man and they're just pissed. But at the same time, because if Dixie Chicks was doing this, I don't think there would be an issue.
Actually, there was though at one point.
I know Dixie Chicks had an issue, but what I'm saying is, I don't think it. I'm just saying I'm chicks like that. I'm not just saying Dixie Chicks. I'm saying if it was a woman.
Oh, you're not saying the band. You're saying Dixie Chicks.
Dixie Chicks.
Okay.
If it was a woman just doing hell, the one with the buns recently. If the one with the buns was doing this, no one would give a fuck. I forgot her name, but she's got nice ass for a country music singer white girl.
Talking about a rack or booty?
Booty.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, she was. Yeah, I know as you talk. Yeah, she. Woo, son. Yes,
now,
sir.
if she was out here doing the same shit in imagery, it'd be liberating. Oh my god, I love her message. I just think you're right. It's a man type of shit.
You can't be straight and you can't be a male.
And
if you're white, you're automatically on the low end of the totem pole because privilege, right? We joke about it all the time.
Sundown.
Yeah, don't let the sun
areas
go down on your ass.
There were times when black people. My mother's in the audience today. Thank you for coming.
Oh,
he says she's not black. Oh my god!
That is her black mother.
That's not black. He's not black. Listen, I knew a guy in high school. Like he had that where the skin turns white and it looks like he's bleached. He had it on his face, all over his arms. Yeah, that. And like my uncle has it too. So does one of my friends. And yeah, so it's like it's common to me. But yeah, it's like even if you seen him, he would be more black than her. Like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
looks like the word Karen was invented for her.
Why she got so many? Why she got pearls on the inside of her jacket and the outside?
Side bob, straight to fade taper.
Why she look like Ashton? Why she got the haircut of Ashton Kutcher?
fucking wild. Shit.
Ain't black.
Wait, they mic'd her up. They wanted her
They
to
sure
talk.
did.
They mic'd her up. Yeah.
That's why her lips look like she's trying to hold them
Your
shut.
Her lips look like, honestly, like a cut. Like her lips look like a cut, like an open wound.
Dude,
That's
she
a
ain't black.
dude. Let me stop.
And she's not even from Georgia. She said her father was. Probably before he met her mama.
Yeah. I bet her father is.
So what is this Ace Ventura shit here? Alrighty then.
Listen, I don't want to look at. She swings the other way. She don't swing. She's not straight.
And my mother and father, because
And her son goes to Harvard, by the way.
Huh?
What?
That's bullshit.
What?
I don't believe it.
Are you?
What black man you know going to Harvard?
Why is it bothering you when your son made it to Harvard?
Because somebody's paying her, bro. This is all scripted, bro. They're saying, hey, y'all need to talk about this in this way. If you don't, you ain't gonna get the funding like you have been. That's the way I feel. I mean, how else would you describe it?
You know? Coward. That's why he's still scarred from that experience. 50 years ago, he's still crying because a white man ran him out of the city. Shut up, bro.
So we're all still scarred from that experience.
Whoopi,
you
were
married
never
a white Jewish man.
She's a lying
and you EGOT'd. You won every award possible. You're on daytime television, syndicated.
Oh, but you know about the trials and tribulations. She don't know
my
shit.
Life, I had to fight.
You ain't fighting shit. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. This is probably one of the most
act
insane...
how they look, bro, and that's ugly. I'm joking. That's all jokes, okay? It's all satire. Whoopi, you're beautiful, right?
All still
yeah. We'll say you're beautiful.
Front door. Clarence Thomas don't give up about what y'all talking about.
Facts. Neither does Sidney Poitier.
Yep.
He went to a white woman.
Portier.
Sidney Poitier married a white woman.
All these people
marry white women.
Yep.
I think what's the name married? Sonny Holston. She got a kid with a white.
Eddie Murphy.
Hey man, look it up real quick. Sonny Holston. Oh, we all scarred. My mama still scarred from what the white man did, and they be marrying white people.
Facts.
We already know. Lord,
look, man,
that's crazy.
Just don't do it if you don't do it, man. It's all cool not to do it if you don't do it, but this shit is wild as hell. They rather sit there, talk black, and sleep white.
That's crazy. Wild, bro. The hypocrisy.
Crazy shit. Umar, why doesn't Umar come on this panel? Okay.
Well, simple because Umar would call them out for their shit, and they don't want that.
They would hang Umar. Okay.
Well, think about
at some point Umar would just not the white one, but he convert to the other one. Like you know what I mean. But the white one, he gave a look, Snow Bunny.
well, you remember when they had the because think about it, like they do this all the time, but it's very chill. Remember when they had the guy on Roger Federer or Federer? I don't remember what is the tennis player. Yeah. And they was like, all right, so how do you think Serena Williams ranks in the best of tennis? And he was like, well, she's definitely best in women. Why can't she be best in the world? And he was like, well, simply because like the top 200 men would beat her because like men are just physically stronger. And they was like, you can't say that. And he was like, but it's a fact. It's like, you can't sit here and tell me. And the View was arguing with him. He's going, you can't sit here and tell me that even if any of you were championship tennis players for a decade would be able to hold a candlestick to me right now. He was like, it just don't happen. He was like, men are built differently. He was like, that's not my opinion. That's just fact. And they pressed him for it. It was an issue. He was like, I'm not just going to say that she's, top 10 in the world because there's 200 men in America that will literally beat her every time they play.
It's feelings based. That's all it is. That's all it is. I'm gonna get off this because this shit is just terrible. I wanted to hear what Sharon Osbourne had to say.
A lot of this big city, small town business is racist. Is about race. The cities have more black people than the small towns.
Wait, what?
Wow, she is beautiful. Hold up, just don't. Wow,
they're not gonna let her talk.
I don't care, bro. Like, just let me look at her. Wow. All right, you're good.
Fucking dude.
Hey, F you, Doug. F you, Doug. That wasn't no dude. That was two of them. I seen them tiny
It's too
cheekbones.
good to be true.
I
bro.
seen them tiny cheekbones. Fuck you.
Why didn't they let her talk? Probably has she probably just say the truth.
Probably.
And they haven't programmed her yet. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, that's why.
She hadn't earned her rights to talk about these.
She's not wearing a prison suit, a prison garment suit.
Exactly.
I can't take it. Incredibly.
Why didn't you let the good-looking one talk?
Yes, bro. My God, I know she said a couple things, bro. Like at least put her on for a minute, my guy. Officer Tatum, I need you. Damn it, Officer Tatum. Now I'm gonna have to go. Hold up. Let me see.
It's the rest of his video.
Let me find that. Let me find that View episode so I can go see what she sounds like. I bet she sounds beautiful.
Let's get a nice heavy topic. All right, guys. The wrestling world, it's sad. It's sad right now. We got a lot of people beefing right now. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Ryback, but he was supposed to be the answer to Batista and Goldberg. But lately, he's been in the news, the WWE news, in sports entertainment at that. He wants to, set up a clean fight with our guy here, Booker T. Okay, Booker T is talking a little saucy, which they call shooting on other wrestlers. It's just a lot of shit talk. It doesn't mean anything. It's just shit talk, locker room stuff. You know how that goes. So Booker T decided to shoot on Ryback. Ryback didn't like that because Ryback feels as if, well, you have the 5th leading promotion in wrestling, and you have the number 2 podcast in wrestling. Okay. Why don't you let me on these platforms and your platforms to talk about my issues and plight? Well, Booker T doesn't want to do that because, Booker T's with the WWE brass. He's with Vince McMahon. So pledging allegiance to Vince and kissing the ring, you cannot deal with anybody who has slighted Vince or the company, which makes sense, man. This is how my wheels get greased, bro. I make my living off of WWE and WWE things.
And WD-40.
Exactly. So my thing is, I can't expect Booker T to go all off and talk about these guys who are ex de facto. That kind of fucks up the product anyway. Because anyway, if anything you're brought up, we're supposed to derail you and devalue you. So that way, anywhere you go, it ain't going to be shit for you. That's how business works. You know what I mean? They do that in UFC all the time. When a guy wants to leave or if he's hot, like they did with Ngannou. You know what I mean? They kept saying he was scared of John Jones, or they kept saying at first they were saying John Jones was scared of Ngannou. But when the chips turn, oh, now Ngannou's scared of John Jones. It's the weirdest shit in the world. They'll devalue you. They'll fuck you up before you leave. That's what they're trying to do. Huh?
Do you think that? I was just going to ask. Do you think that's like big Hollywood or big?
I just think it's a money thing. It's a money thing.
But I mean, I get that. It's definitely a money thing. But I think that comes with anything. Like we're not talking about it's a money thing when you own your own business, right? But
hey, it's their brand. They really do that.
I mean, because I'm not trying. Ow, fuck, my fault. I'm not trying to get you to think a different way. I'm just trying to make sure that, at the end of the day, you don't see it as there is somebody that's legitimately they have their hands in everything, when it comes to what goes on with these big movie stars, these big pop stars. Are you trying to rule out that they have no part of it if that does exist? Or is it where you're just well, yeah, it's just money things, so these things happen,
I don't know what Hollywood has to do with it. I don't.
Well, Hollywood is probably the best term for it, but it's it covers such a big spectrum, like the Rockefeller. Hollywood is the Rockefellers. Hollywood is the oil industry, the what used to be the steel industry. It's more of I mean, I've heard a lot of things, and I don't like to, because they're more like conspiracies, because there is no truth.
Are you talking about WWE?
Well, yeah. Just in general, because WWE is on an entertainment platform. Who is WWE owned by? Ain't it
I believe Endeavor now.
Endeavor, and I think Endeavor is owned by Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers is owned by the Rockefellers. oil industry. It's just like, it's just this ladder, you know. So like the reason I asked you was because it's like, do you think that somebody is literally like in people's ears? You know, it's like, talk this way, do this, do that. You know, when if he don't do this, do that, and you got people that go, no, I'm good, I'm good, and then they turn out like what we're gonna talk about here in a few minutes. Or do you think it's like, all right, yeah, I'll do what you say, and then you got a Booker T situation right here, you know, where you're getting clout, he's getting clout.
I just think Booker knows what to say and what not to say.
Oh, so you think it's Booker T? Say less.
Yeah. It could be a hierarchy thing, but it has to be on the personal level. Otherwise, the shit will go down. You know what I mean? Like the shit wouldn't be going down if Booker T didn't say it about Ryback.
He's got the wrinkles on his cheeks to be verified.
Like you know what I mean? Like he could have not said anything about Ryback, and none of this would have popped off. But the fact that Ryback feels like, why you won't let me on your platforms that are super mega popular, but you'll sit there and talk about me on them. When I asked you several times, let me on, and you refuse to let me on. So why you keep talking shit? So now Ryback's like, I want to fuck you up. Since you won't stop talking shit, let's take the lawyers out of it. Let's take this out of it. If I see you, I'm fucking you up. And Booker T is like, all right, I'll accept that. I'll fuck you up anytime I see you. Like, you know, so that's basically what's happening right now. It's like, it's the weirdest shit in the world. Cause I'm like, y'all could just be wrestling or this could be good promo.
Right.
But Ryback is pissed. Which I feel like he has every right to be pissed if somebody is fucking going in on you.
Wait. Is Ryback's the chips guy?
The chips guy.
The guy that was eating chips and they're like stupid crunchy and he's just chomping on chips and it's loud as shit in your ear.
He does food eatings in his car.
Oh, that's him. It's him.
Feed me more.
I didn't know.
Fans, I am Joe Cronin and you are tuned in to a fun one.
Oh my God, it is. It's him.
He didn't know what you were going through with WWE. He didn't ask you.
Feedmemore.com, Feed Me More Nutrition, feedmemore.com. I am going to take all the Ryback supplements at some point, and I'm going to take them all when I start my workout routine. I think I'm going to do it. I don't know. It would be really cool if we had the backing of Ryback, and then it would be like fun to do it, but I don't know.
Like he didn't ask you face to face. He just went out there and just said what he
just talks a bunch of shit, right? Yeah.
Like, who does I think he is? Like, I left a big stupid message.
He's a Hall of Famer. That's who he thinks he is.
Yeah, again, he has the 5th leading promotion and the number 2 podcast. I mean, he's a legend.
Booker T.
Like y'all don't care when he shoots on anyone else. It's just like when they shoot on you, now it's a problem.
Of course.
I talk about everything else on my shit. He talks about stuff that's not even WWE. But I talk about you today, and it's a problem because I should have had you on. Even though we're not friends, we have no business relationship. I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me. But I should have just had you on my show because I'm talking about you during this topic. Dude, get the fuck out of here.
T, look him up.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
Oh,
that's him just being point blank.
Booker T's the idiot. Okay. The multi-million-dollar successful. Okay.
He's not a man. He's a fucking idiot.
He's not a man now. Right.
Wow.
I'm done being nice.
Yeah, you're just being childish. That's all that is. It's childish. Like you're letting a fan gaslight it. Like
not even a childish Gambino situation.
A fan is literally gaslighting you, Ryback. You know, one of your fans is like, look, Booker T's an asshole. You should tell him something. And you're feeding into it.
He didn't want me on his show because he knew and that's what all the other people that have talked shit. I've literally put it out there. You guys have seen this firsthand. Have a conversation with me.
I will agree with you on that. If it pertains to the topic of you, if something in your life is fucked up, yes, you should be the one telling it. Absolutely 100. I agree 100%. But if he's talking about, I think dude blew the bag, man. I think he is his feelings. I think he in his way. I think he messed up a little bit by leaving the WWE. It's just his opinion. Wow, that's hurtful to you.
It's weird that it's hurtful.
He didn't talk about your family. He didn't talk about your money. He just said, for me, I wouldn't have left like that.
Somebody's got to be in his ear, bro. You're right, bro. Somebody's got to be in his ear.
This shit is fucking crazy.
The WWE does not want the facts to get out on these platforms that aren't being suppressed.
See, there you go, Zajan. There you go.
Problem is he chose to get involved in business that wasn't his. He chose to be disrespectful, and he's got to live with that, man. I'm coming back one way or the other. His
You won't have a conversation with me.
career's done.
Whoa!
A great Hall of Fame.
You just need to get the stacks up, bro. Once Joe hits 100K, then he'll have no choice.
Careers. My time is coming up now. I'm coming back. They don't want to. They're not interested in the facts. They're interested in collecting being little corporate bitches.
But Ryback, that's what you were doing. You were part of that brass. And you just said in the same breath, when I come back. So you want to come back to it. Am I fucked up here?
No, it sounds weird to me too, bro.
I don't you're shitting on the company that you want to come back to. I just don't get that. It's one of those, I'm fucking quit. And then, I want you to pay me more money if you want me to come back. And I want a parking space. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, get out of here. So one of your former employees is like, hey, that nigga was always crazy. He was always asking and demanding stuff, and that's probably why it didn't work out. Oh, you're talking shit? You don't know what's going on?
I'm sorry. I'm talking what now? Do. Wait. No, wait.
You know what I mean? You don't know what the fuck I've been. You don't want me on your platform to talk about my strife in life for 2 hours? You don't think that's good content? No. Your fans don't even want to see that, Ryback. Why would my fans? I have a bigger platform. Why would they want to see that?
No.
Your fans don't want to see that. Your fans want to see you eat food. I mean, for the last 6 years, that's what you've been doing. You've been eating food.
His meme, like, the only reason I even, like, as soon as you said Ryback, I was like, I have no idea who the hell that is. But as soon as you said he's known for eating, and I was like, okay, I might know who he is because I watch a lot of food channels. And then you showed a picture of him, and I said, wait. Is that the chips guy? Bro, I only know him because actually I know him for like 2 memes. He eats a bag of chips or like the Vlasic very crunchy dill pickles, and it's like stupid loud. Yeah, it's like, I love Vlasic. Don't fuck with me.
That's why is that content?
Because it's annoying as fuck. No other reason. It's like the crunch is so loud. All it does is it just they would use his meme, right, to go in and like troll like the online classes when COVID was rampant. They just join a class and they would just have that video playing. He would just open up a bag of chips, and as soon as he started crunching, they would have the bass boosted. So instead of it being like, it'd be like, it's like, yo, chill.
Gross.
That was that's him.
That's man to man, because what he said is fighting words.
What? He was basically telling the situation what happened. I don't even know what you're saying is fighting words. Why? Well, he's gonna go in. He's gonna call him all types of pussies. He's not a man. What you're saying is fighting words, Ryback.
Look, he's bald already, bro. So it's like he's already stressing over a lot of things. You think that this affects him? He's like, this is just another drop in the bucket to him.
Sweating in his own AC living room. Okay, it affects him.
And I'm just straight up being a man. They want
to man
behind their little computer screens.
Look at my trucker hat.
Ryback, who's hiding? You do the same thing now. You're behind the computer screen. You do daily uploads. You eat in your car too.
Going to talk, that's fine. I'm going to come back and do what I'm going to.
I think I agree with Ryback on that. I think people are bitching him out.
Yeah, I do agree. He's being blacklisted. Yes, absolutely. But you got to think, why are you being blacklisted? Right? There's promotions that are rival to WWE, and they're not fucking with you. So that's a WWE thing? But no, bro, if everyone's turning their back on you, something happened, bro.
And they're like afraid to work with him or whatever else.
Oh, I would be too. This nigga's the most dangerous, bro. Ryback's one of the most dangerous guys out there, bro. Who do you? There's countless wrestlers who said they got hurt by him. He's dangerous as fuck, bro. Like, come on, man. These are actual people he wrestled with, bro. I don't have to lie. I can pull it up for you guys.
So I actually agree with Ryback here. I think he's right. I think people are bullshitting him and punking him.
Absolutely, they are. There's some out there outlets that are bullshitting. Just like you said, they're paid to do shit. They're paid to say shit, certain shit, which is completely fucked up.
And all that sort of thing. I think he's probably right about that.
Gonna do, and it ain't gonna be in WWE. It doesn't need to be. But this is a small fucking world, man. I've said this before. The shit I've already had to overcome ain't nothing. That whatever, we all have our stories and have our struggles. But the fact that they've gotten involved in my business, the shit that I've had to overcome and deal with, when all I've done is fucking grind and work and had to put up with all this bullshit. And they're not interested in that. They're interested in getting their little clicks and getting their views and putting out their fucking shitty views.
Because to be honest, Ryback, I understand, man. I get your play. It's fucked up, yes. But at the same time, this is the internet, okay? The internet. It's a different medium. It's a different space. It's just that they're driven different. Views and shit, how things get titled, all that stuff, clickbait is different. Nobody cares about the lie. Nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. That's all it is. So, yes, we believe your truth that they slighted you. How you left was crazy. It's fucked up what they were doing to you. Giving you shill matches, weak people opponents, not pushing you, making you turn heel, fucking you up. Yes, what they were doing is gimmicky bullshit to you. Damn near in the dress almost. They were fucking with you, yes. But at the same time, nobody wants to hear that for 2 hours on their platform.
Facts.
They much rather hear Ryback is crazy. He's roided out. He's eating fucking Doritos in his car, and he just choked a bitch. That's what they want to hear, bro. Like, you know, I'm being honest with you. If I saw Ryback on the internet crying on Booker T's podcast, I'm not watching that. But if I saw Ryback just choke 2 bitches, like, because they didn't recognize him, oh, I'm watching that.
Whoa.
Like, you know what I mean? I'll definitely watch that. Ryback has a meltdown. I'm watching that.
Y'all praying on his downfall.
I'm not praying on it, but I'm just saying it's more entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
He's in the entertainment business.
Right.
This man, come on, man. This man used people's actual lives. Matt Hardy actually got cheated on, and his girl left him, and they used that storyline in wrestling. I've seen Vince do custody matches for kids that weren't even the other person's kids. If I win this steel cage match, I get custody of someone else's child. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, it's a spectacle. It's all supposed to be entertainment. But you're the one putting your life on here, Ryback. You've done so many live streams that you had that Chase dude who's hounding you for years because you put your life out here, bro. Now I get it, man. Like, that's the price you pay, though, too. Putting your life out here, bro. But sit there and tell other people they're pussies, they're hiding behind computers when you do the same fucking thing, dude. You upload, you rely on this. You don't wrestle. Right?
Sounds like Twitter finger syndrome.
Yeah, it's both ways. Now I believe he'll fight a nigga because look at him. He ready to go. He ready to fight. Like, right? He ready to fight his camera. Like, right? But you know, he ready.
He breathing heavy.
More like the veins are pulsating like this. You know what I'm saying? He just saw that Jason Aldean the fucking comment section. So, like, you know, he's ready to go.
Oh wait, just because he a skinhead means he like Jason Aldean?
Man, Aryan Brotherhood.
Fuck you.
That's why his brother's on the show.
Okay, yeah, I give him that. Stevie Ray did have you on his show. Stevie Ray, for those who don't know, was a Harlem Heat. He is blood brothers with Booker T. It's Booker T's older brother, Stevie Ray. So now Stevie Ray had you on his show, but that Stevie Ray show ain't Booker T's.
Yeah.
Now you got a brother, but it wasn't Booker. It was somebody else. Now Booker, Stevie Ray could be cool with you, but clearly Booker ain't, because Booker's, like you say, probably if he a part of the agenda, he part of his brass, he knows his brand. It's just not. No, I don't want Ryback. I don't want to be in the business of Ryback. That's all it is. But Ryback's like, well, then you shouldn't talk about Ryback if you don't want to be in the business of Ryback. Well, then we shouldn't talk about wrestling since he's retired. It's fucking crazy. I shouldn't have sex with women or talk because I don't talk about women or you know what I mean. It's weird. Like you shouldn't be thinking about women, so you don't talk about them. Like it's just crazy as fuck, bro. Where are we going with this? Like,
yeah, did you see that?
It's like you can't discuss topics without actually doing it. Don't talk about skydiving if you never skydive. Why?
Yeah, it's like
I
how
watched it. You know?
It's like like I can't just judge from like what I've seen. Like fuck.
I never died in my life, but I talk about death, right?
Yeah,
it's fucked up to talk about death if you never
cannot
died.
You cannot talk about death. You have
Dude,
never.
You can't
you have
talk about that. You never died, bro. How do you know? It's
hey,
like,
but that goes in a lot of different ways.
Don't talk about grape. You never been graped in your life, and it's still I can still talk about it. It's still wrong. No, bro. How can you sit there and talk about how hard a job being president is, bro? You've never been politically a president. Fuck you, dude.
How could you tell me that it's hard for Bandai Namco to make proper video games when you don't even a fucking developer? It's like simple because I used to play games 10 years ago and I'm still playing games and they are clearly better.
You're talking about Xenoverse DLCs and you don't own all of them? Then shut the fuck up. Unless you own all the DLCs, all 17, then shut the fuck up.
No, because the next one is, wait. You're telling me that the developers are, the actual people that make the game, they're the ones fucking up? I'm sorry. Are you a developer? Do you know how much energy it takes to make a game? No, I don't, but it doesn't matter because it's just like I don't give a shit how much energy or manpower it takes to make a fucking McDouble or a double quarter pounder. Yet when I fucking buy a double quarter pounder, if it ain't right, I'm sending it back. Like, fuck you mean? What are you talking about?
According to him, he thinks he should have been well on the Rock's route.
Rock's D's a back.
Like he really feel like when you listen to him talk sometimes, he's really like, I'm being so blacklisted. I should have been doing these movies like Hercules and everything the Rock's doing.
Hercules.
Like that's basically what he's saying.
There's no way, bro.
He should be doing what the Rock's doing. He has the build, he has the look. He should be on that same trajectory.
No, he don't, bro.
Like a Batista and shit like that. A Goldberg. And it's crazy because he's gonna wrestle Goldberg now. That was breaking news earlier today. I saw that.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. So he got. I don't know where because Goldberg left WWE. So where's Goldberg going? Where are y'all doing this at? AEW? What Impact? Where are y'all going, bro?
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, it's like, why could he sit there and say these types of things, about Hollywood, right? When you got a guy like John Cena that is all right. I'm going to say this in the most no homo way possible, but John Cena is a well put together dude. He's handsome. He's a ladies' man. He's not fucking short. He ain't bald. He got hair. Like, dude is fit, ready to go. Maybe a little corny, with the can't see me. But point is, he's not bald. He ain't out of business. And he's actually doing movies. And you're going to pretend like you would do better than him when he ain't doing as good as The Rock. Like, fuck out of here. I'm sorry, but no. Fuck out of here.
Shit is crazy, man.
Fuck out of here. You feel me?
Wow.
Yeah, Stevie Ray called me as soon as he saw that bullshit going down. And Stevie and me, and I love Stevie and I have all the respect in the world. But I'll be goddamned if I'm going to sit back and let another man that doesn't know shit going on in my life and knows the facts go ahead and put out lies on me. It's been going on for too long.
It's not, but see, that's the thing. I can only get what I'm seeing out here. If I see someone else like Moist Critical make a video on NPCs and we react to that, we're talking about the NPCs. I'm not going to go, and even Moist says it, I'm not going to go look up this lady, start watching her shit just so I can do a video when I could just react to what's already out here. If the narrative is every video I keep seeing is a meltdown of you, then why can't I talk about you melting down? Like, no, you're only supposed to talk about the positive shit. You don't know what the fuck happened with the meltdown, so don't talk about the meltdown. It's like, okay. But if we can get the gist and we can find the nitty gritty and actually what happened with the meltdown, then why can't we talk about it, man? I just don't get it, man. I thought this was fair game, fair use. right? It just seems like the man didn't have you on the show to talk about your life, and you're upset about that. You know, again, you have every right to
be upset.
You have every right to be upset. No one should be telling your story but you. But at the same time, if you know you don't have that type of relationship with him, you know, like he's behind the brass, you know what's up with him. You went on another platform and on his brother's, which is probably what, you know, he gave his brother a throw up. Like, here, talk to Ryback, because I'm not going to talk to him. Vince will kill me. I'm not going to talk to him. My ratings will dip. Well, you know, brother, put it on your show. All right, well, I'll talk to him on my show. And that's probably what happened. So Booker doesn't, you know, he probably doesn't need to talk to you. He saw his brother. It was probably going to be the same type of way. He probably gave the questions to his brother to ask you. Yeah. So it's just like, once he got the information, because you went on his brother's show, why wouldn't he not watch that? Why would I need to put you on my show now? I got everything I needed. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, again, it just seems like it's a missed opportunity for you to yell or talk shit, which one you were going to do. It's probably going to be both, a little bit of both. You're going to yell at Booker T, you're going to call him a pussy, call him out, and then probably make up at the end for some wrestling match.
So,
yeah.
We'll see if any of those guys, they want to fucking go, let's go. I'm issuing the open challenge. I don't give a fuck who you are anymore.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck who you are. Listen, guy. Look, there's MMA people who really do this, and they'll fuck you up Sunday to Sunday.
They're not a wrestler, bro. Like,
yeah,
they're trained for like. Don't get me wrong. You're an athletic motherfucker if you've been in wrestling. 100%. I have respect for wrestlers. I know it's high key staged. It's not fake. It's staged, which means they still take most, like, I would say at least 85% of the damage. They look like they take, the stage bounces a little bit, so it's not quite as bad on your back. Yeah, the tables aren't built, you know, the same as regular tables, but it's like, bro, you're still getting slammed through a table. You're still literally getting Batista bombed, you know, in between somebody's legs, a grown man's legs, bro. It's like, you're very athletic, but you're not a fighter. You're an entertainer. That's the difference. It's just like football. Like, it's just like football. I love football. I played it all my life, you know, until I hurt my back and I couldn't play no more after high school. Football is a sport. Sport is entertaining. Fighting is also a sport, but it's not just strictly entertaining. Because think about it. You got a team, right? Football team, soccer team, baseball team. No. We'll keep it with like physical shit. Football, soccer. All right. The most physical, rugby. The most physical sports that you could, you know, play. And the sport itself is 90% physical, 10% mental. Soccer is like 20% mental, 10% physical, and rugby is like, you know, 95% physical, 5% mental. So the way these sports boil down to is, who is the bigger man? Who is the more badass dude? Who is stronger? Who could take the most hits? It's not an arena where you specify in taking another human being down. It's entertainment, but it's not just entertainment. You know, football, I took a lot of hard licks, heavy licks. I gave a lot of hard licks, heavy licks, but it wasn't just if I knock somebody, you know, if I waylay somebody, the game is over. No, we have an hour of gameplay to actually play. Whereas in a fighting match, it ain't about a team. It's not about you sacrificing yourself for the greater good. It's you versus another man. UFC, boxing, and boxing ain't got shit on UFC, but it's entertainment, but bro, it's not the same. So you can't just call out anybody, bro. Anybody? You call out anybody, that random anybody will fuck you up, bro.
You know? Like Ryback, you in your 40s, you were built supposed to be Batista mixed with Goldberg, and they just slapped RVD's fucking singlet on you. That's all they did, bro.
That's why you still wearing a tank top.
He was dangerous, bro. Like, there's a reason people where he's saying, oh, the motherfuckers didn't want to fuck with me. Motherfuckers didn't want to get in the ring with me. Because, bro, not because you're intimidating. They get in the ring with Batista. They get in the ring with Stone Cold, The Rock. These people are not scared to get in the ring. They're scared for certain individuals because they know you can hurt them. It's a different thing. When they know you're dangerous, when we're supposed to be entertaining, and you can possibly break something on me or fuck me up, concuss me, why would I work with you?
Yeah, it's like that'd be like me and you, right? We do the podcast, but every time we get on the podcast, I would be as hostile as possible because I think it's going to be the best show because people want to see conflict. So every time we got on the podcast, instead of me coming on being like, all right, let's entertain the people, I go, I'm going to fuck him up. But this is an entertaining show. Like, you're in the wrong frame of mind. Like, you got to, I don't know what his issue is. Maybe he has little man syndrome. How tall is he? Probably taller than me.
I would guess a good 6'2".
If he's 6'2", why is he acting like he has little man syndrome?
He's 41.
He's 41.
6'3". All right, 6'3", 290.
Bro, why is he acting like he has? All right, so I get it. It's like maybe you do feel slighted by the industry. I get that, but you can't fly off at the mouth. Like, I wouldn't want to fight Ryback.
Oh, bro! Even Booker T pops up when you type Ryback.
Well, I mean, that's because of what's going on right now.
But that's what I mean. Like, if this situation can't be talked about, what's the point? You need clicks, Ryback.
Yeah, it's like, why don't you just humble yourself and be like, you know what? I said some things I shouldn't have said.
But open challenges to everybody?
That's
like,
crazy.
Bro, I don't even understand that.
That'd be like you saying, yo, I'm the best fucking basketball player in the world. I got open challenges to anybody that wants it. And then they go, all right, well, I want to challenge you to soccer. No. Open challenges to basketball. And you're like, and they're like, nah, you said open challenges. Well, I'm not agreeing. Oh, so you ain't got an open challenge. Then you'll be like, fuck that. I'll beat you in soccer too. You so big. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you doing?
Shit is fucking weird, man.
Motherfucker pulled the fuck out. You guys saw all that. He pulled out right away. Hey, let's have a conversation.
He's drinking coffee.
He's not interested in having a conversation. He's interested in putting out lies for a fucking paycheck.
Welcome to YouTube.
Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Welcome to YouTube.
Yo,
bro.
he dead ass just called. Hey, you heard him, Susan.
But everybody goes with the narrative, right? Everyone goes with the. They don't give you the whole video. They just gave you a piece of it. That's what YouTube does. So when we talk about it and it goes viral, then the whole video comes out. Okay, so that's not what happened. Yeah, see that it's just perfect. Welcome to YouTube. We'll see Booker T's initial reaction to being called out and being called a pussy. We didn't get to that, but Ryback did call him a pussy.
Not a rule.
Wow.
Ryback is not going to beat me up.
He has the wrinkles. He has the wrinkles on his cheeks for me to believe him on that statement. Dead ass.
He is cracking up, bro. He can't believe this. Like, bro, why is people want to fight, bro? We in our 40s and 50s.
I just want to get the elephant out of the room. And just let I'm not scared. I'm not running. And the thing is, Ryback put a challenge out to me to a fight, a Bellator. He said even a Bellator fight.
Even Bellator, which is an MMA promotion. So he's talking about actually fighting, even if it's sanctioned fighting. Like, again, Booker T never fought sanctioned. Why would he do that? Even Ryback didn't even say celebrity boxing. Like, he really wants to throw the hands.
That's crazy.
Bellator don't want no parts of a fight between Booker T.
You're absolutely insane. Bellator would absolutely scoop that up. You must, bro. Bellator will absolutely take that fight.
They'd be like, oh yeah, definitely. Y'all are prime time, baby.
If you don't, the UFC gave CM Punk 2 fights, and the UFC is the biggest promotion in sports. They sold $4.4 billion. They're the biggest sport right now. And they gave CM Punk 2 tries. They gave Brock Lesnar tries. They gave James Toney, who's from my city and hometown. They gave James Toney, the boxing champion, a try. Why? They put on gimmick fights all the time. BMF belt will be on the line next month. So why wouldn't they give Booker T and Ryback a fight in Bellator, a weaker sister promotion? Get the fuck out of here. If that shit was at Walmart, I'd watch that. I'd pay to see that. You must be crazy.
No reality wrestling.
I would love to see that on reality wrestling, which is owned by Booker T. Well, there you go, Ryback. Not only do you get back on the stage, you get back on the 5th leading promotion in wrestling.
Facts.
So here's your way in. And you get to wrestle somebody you have beef with. Everyone will tune in to see it because you guys have real beef, even if it's shoot wrestling.
Might put something on like that.
So he's issuing that, Ryback. He's issuing you to come on his reality of wrestling. What say you? Because you said it. I'll fight him anywhere. I'll go anywhere.
But no real big organization is not going to do anything like that. But as far as the challenge go, I accept Ryback's challenge.
Shit, let's go.
Ryback to do just go out on this platform and say anytime he see Booker T in public, it's on. It's the green light, between both of us, and nobody's gonna get sued. And if we just happen to run into each other and something happened, it just happened. Let's just say that. But I'm not gonna go looking for a fight or anything. That's just not me. Because you never call a person out to a fight. You never know what a person is capable of. But as far as defending yourself, oh my God, man. I'm always
there you go.
Perfect call out, bro.
As far as defending yourself, bro. Yes, bro.
He's been on commentary for over 10 years, bro. He knows what to say and what not to say. That's what pissed Ryback off, bro.
But I'll be honest though, like Booker T also sounds like a guy that, on top of knowing what to say, he says it in a way that if you look into his eyes, you can see that he would dead ass kill you if he has to. Like look into that man's eyes, but like I don't see that in chip eating Ryback. I just don't.
Ryback, we coming for you, nigga. Okay.
Yeah, it's just Booker T really looks like a guy that will kill you if he has to. Like look at the way his eyes slouch. Look at the wrinkles in his cheeks, bro. That's why I kept saying that earlier. It's like he's been through some shit. He's not that much older than Ryback, but Ryback is treating this situation and acting like a kid would.
We should see how old. All right, Ryback's 41.
Yeah, he's 41. Booker T is like what, 46?
I'll give Booker T 52, 55.
Really?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Booker T's got to be 55.
Why are you still in all caps, bro?
That's my keyboard. Fuck that. Booker T. Oh yeah, 50. 58. 50.
Oh my god, Ryback, you are, bro. Ryback, go fuck yourself, dog.
6'3", 58.
This dude is almost 60 years old, and you like 20 years younger. Going, oh yeah, let me fight him. Like,
you know what I mean?
What is wrong with you, Ryback? Eat your chips and shut the fuck up, bro. What are you doing?
Father of 3, bro. I don't know if Ryback has kids.
He may not, but like, point is, it's like, bro, like outside of the kids, it's like Ryback. He's 41.
Look at this. American professional wrestler and YouTuber. They list you as a YouTuber, but you're shitting on YouTubing. And people
no, he's
shitting.
No, he's not shitting on YouTubing. He's trying to get himself relevant. It's like I low-key see what he's doing. He's pulling a perfection. And he's, because I'm sure he has no idea who perfection is. But he's literally pulling a perfection, instead of being like, I'm gonna like lie on them, and talk shit to get the views. What I'm gonna do is just talk shit because I'm big enough to back my shit up. And then we find out, oh, the guy you're talking shit on is like 20 years older than you. Well, like, what are you doing, bro?
Almost a senior citizen.
He is a senior citizen, bro. When you hit past 60, you're a senior
when
citizen.
You're black and you hit past 60.
No, when you hit 60 in general, you're a senior citizen in my book.
I feel like if you're black at 50, it's kind of leaning towards senior citizen. Okay, black people don't live that long.
Listen, white people feel the same way. We just don't call them senior citizens. They be, white people get mad when you say they're older than they look. So it'd be like, like my pops, right? My pops ain't 60 yet, but when he gets 60, I'll be like, damn, you old. I'm gonna be like, damn, you old as fuck, Dad. And he gonna be like, say that shit again. I dare you. I'm gonna be like, I ain't even mean it like that. What the fuck, Dad? I ain't even mean it like. He'll be like, say that shit again.
Oh, she talking
Look
about
at
the
my
Booker
trucker
T
hat.
thing. Nigga, that was me.
Wait, 58?
I put that. I'm sorry I did that, but I was putting that out.
Bro, come on, Custom.
I take credit.
You gotta be better than that.
Yeah, I was putting the Booker T memes. That was me. Like, yeah.
All right, we gotta finish this. We at 11:20. Let's go ahead and wrap up what we got on Booker T.
Cover that territory today, but you know what?
Get it out there, man. I want to get it out there and get it over with. You know what I mean? Because I don't like people. You know what the thing is? I don't even know why he called me.
Yeah, what's the
beef? He's laughing like I am. You're right.
I think I was valid for that. Be that as it may. That's exactly. Be that as it may. What his excuse was, the reasons why. I did say when he posted the thing, it was going to AEW. Come on, man. Quit playing, man. Quit playing with me. Quit playing.
Quit playing, bro.
So you're upset that basically we know you're going to AEW because there's no other place for you to wrestle. And you just said you're healthy. So he spilled the beans because he found out, oh, you're going to AEW and you're going to be wrestling Goldberg. So you're upset about that? Like, it's wild, Ryback. I don't understand. I don't understand this. You already have a thing scheduled. Why even be this pissed off like this? This is crazy.
It's just sarcasm. It was nothing no more than that.
Sarcasm. Just what I'm saying. Sarcasm will get you fucked up now.
I don't think it's sarcasm though. I think it's more of he's trying to play in because don't get me wrong. I don't feel like Booker T is out here to try and get clicks and views, but I do think that Booker T knows about if he handles the situation properly, he's going to get way more clicks and views because somebody else is bringing his name into it. So if he acts calmly, he's going to seem like the better man. Whereas, Ryback out here talking crazy every time he gets on the mic. It's like, is Ryback sitting here going, well, if I talk crazy, he's going to have to respond. It's basically, like, is this methodical? That's what I'm asking. I feel like it is, but
it could be promotion because he just announced today that he's wrestling Goldberg. Where the fuck are you wrestling Goldberg? Goldberg's not in WWE. You gotta pay for Goldberg. Where is he gonna go? AEW. That's where everyone's going. That's where the cash money's at.
Bro, I bet that's exactly what it is then. Honestly, he's like, says he's about to fight Goldberg, right? Like you said, he's literally hyping this up. So after the Goldberg fight,
it's on Ryback's TV, his channel.
What? Yeah, streamed 4 hours ago.
Bret Hart special guest referee in Ryback versus Goldberg with question mark. So you're playing the subtext too.
Exactly. Wow. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. It's all a play on what they're doing.
You know what I mean?
We figured it out, bro. We figured it out. We figured it out.
Live stream. Oh, am I going to be fighting Goldberg in an AEW? Like with Bret Hart as a special guest referee? Why even add Bret Hart if this is not even a for sure thing? Facts. Why even add Bret Hart to it?
Simply for clicks. Exactly what you said. He knows exactly why he put his name in there.
Welcome to YouTube, Ryback. Feed me more. All right. I'm gonna dive into that another time. Friday, tomorrow we have Conspiracy Fridays, guys. We'll be back.
I will be doing the streaming tomorrow. I have got everything. I literally was testing it out while we was going live tonight, and everything seems to be working properly. So yes, We will be live tomorrow. Hopefully longer than we were tonight. We was only live for an hour and a half tonight. Don't fault us for that. We'll be back for a lot more Monday through Friday. Don't sleep on us.
All right, guys. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Hasio, man. Lava, of course.
Yes.
Sora. Perfection. You know.
Thank y'all. Y'all are goats.
Sauce was here. I know everybody, man. Shouts to everybody who was here tonight. Really appreciate it. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all be there. We got to crack some good conspiracy shit tomorrow. We got to talk about this Jamie Foxx situation.
Oh my goodness, yes, we do.
Okay, because there's new photos to show.
Yes, I seen them
out here, and the muscles did have atrophy. So that was Jamie. Okay,
Brother.
but that other one with huge muscles, that wasn't Jamie. That was not Jamie. On the yacht, that was not Jamie. Okay,
I've seen our video.
If you were in a bed for 3 months not moving, you would have no muscle tone at all. Get the fuck out of here. So, with that being said, we'll be back at you guys tomorrow, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Peace and love, family. Peace.
Adios, amigos. Yeah.
What's a big lad like a handsome lad? Hurry up and end this stream so I can quit talking like this.
I sell pussy.